Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Drew Pomeranz is on the mound for game two. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ball one to start the at-bat. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Towards second. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Pomeranz playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Count now a ball and a strike. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if Odubel Herrera can get it going. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
So now Carlos Santana. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch. Little chopper back his way. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies as Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One and one. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies on. Jake Arrieta will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he could throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's coming off a month where he hit over 500. That's swinging it. And if you could do that over a course of a month, you're talking about an elite player.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 2 down. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In order go Red Sox. They're down 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In there, 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Alfaro, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss and a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a line drive. But that's a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
1 and 2.
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Ready now, number 4. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
3-0 now. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
And the runner back easily. Here it comes, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball two.
2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's off the green monster. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1-0 count. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. The 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Carlos Santana now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance as Dribble Cabrera 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Williams. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Looking to minimize the damage here. High and deep to right. Back goes Martinez to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. In his career, Herrera hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Swihart has a play. And that's the third out. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Red Sox. And now the Red Sox DH, Brock Holt, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike now. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor him.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bradley stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Moreland shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, number 4.
So striding in, number 4. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Line drive to center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 2-1. There goes the runner. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
2 out here and a runner at second. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Brian Johnson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Carlos Santana will be his first assignment here, as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First offering on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hoskins over at second. Santana on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and he'll have to be content with just the one. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And right into the shift. But this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
That's ball 2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Phillies lead it 6-0. Up next will be Nick Williams. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a drive by Franco. Deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now the 1-0. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Middle of the night at Fenway. It's the Phillies 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. And the pitch. Too high. 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
In there, 1-1. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Pedroia waiting on the 2-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is a swinging strike on the slider. Pedroia aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Brock Holt now. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a soft liner, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Hoskins, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero approach, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Line toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Now batting, captain
Ready once again, Blake Swihart. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-0. Tapper right back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to 2nd and 3rd with 1 away now.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready on 0-2. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Arrieta sets. 0-1 on its way. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Philadelphia is on top, 7-3. Digging in once again, number 4, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. First offering on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he'll dive back in safely. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Santana. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. They get 2 hits for him here this evening. And you can see right there, he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
He's set. Here it comes. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. First delivery to him on the way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And there's ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And it's 1-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Line towards center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Nick Williams will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty D.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Vince Velasquez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Brock Holt now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. Holt, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. And that's the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Blake Swihart. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. Santana charging this one, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Leading off for the Phillies.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. One down. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Number 4 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hey. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Raises him. A strikeout looking. Phillies down in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Moreland.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
The right fielder, number 28.
Here's J.D. Martinez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it is, the 3-0. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Shortstop, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. On the year, Bogaerts has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Moreland at third with 2 away. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Bogarts trying to get there. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. For the current campaign, Hoskins hits a little over the 270 mark. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Bogarts over to his left, one away. So now Carlos Santana. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. He's set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So here's the Phillies DH as Drupal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. To 2-2 now. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Nick Williams would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. 2 out here and a runner at second. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Williams hits a little over the 270 mark. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Phillies leave a couple. They hang on to a 7-3 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 57.
Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off the bottom.
He's set and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, Brock Holt, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Lays off 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Philadelphia Phillies with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Jake Arrieta earns win number 7 on the season. Drew Pomeranz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 9 hits.